Hello everyone, Matthew Benz from United States Weather Center, here to do a short range and long range update. Basically throughout December, late December here as we end out December. Basically looking at the pattern as we go into the end of December and enter January. First of all though, we're going to do a short range update here showing the snow that's happening here in the Northeast. Winter storm warnings out. And we'll see how this thing evolves here in the HRR latest run. Again, as you can see, it intensifies a lot. You can see there's a lot of heavy snow bands, a lot of intensity with these snow bands. You can see, and then it kind of starts to decrease here by the 18th hour. We're going to look at the snowfall amounts as well, just to see a general idea of what's to come with this winter storm here in the Northeast. And I live in the Central Plains. This is not going to be a storm that I'm freaking out about, but we're a United States Weather Center team, so we're going over all the United States. As we go through time here, it rapidly increases, as you can see here across the coast. I would say around 4 to 6 inches of snow, isolated snow amounts maybe higher than 5, but again, it's a medium impactful storm. 3 to 5 is my estimated thoughts on this storm here in the Northeast, and that's just what I see right now. Again, you can also see some slippery systems kind of forming here in the Ohio Valley as well, but this is the main coastal storm that's impacting the weather here in the Northeast right now. And updates here at the United States Weather Center website. As you can see, a blog was posted yesterday by our own Matthew Ferreira. You can check him out here. He can talk about all the snow amounts. Check that out as well. But right now, we're going to be talking about more of a long-range pattern. This is an interesting pattern that I think evolves as we headed through Christmas. As you can see, the pattern right now favoring the eastern United States with a trough in the east and a big time P&A signal here in the west. This is the EPS ensemble mean through the next 15 days, and you can see, you fast forward through time here, you can see again another trough here in the east. It's just an eastern kind of El Nino pattern like state here, and you can see another trough in the east, another big time storm in the east here by Wednesday. Fast forward through time, and there's still an El Nino-like pattern for the next couple of days. I mean, it's going to be the next kind of 10 days that you get this El Nino-like pattern. But this is when it starts to change here. As the P&A goes, as you can see, P&A starting to go back in a negative state, kind of flying out this ridge. What you're going to start to see here is, and then maybe another little trough here in the east before about around the 20th. But then, as you can see, as you fast forward through time, around the day 13, if it loads, if it loads anymore. But you can see this pattern kind of evolves, and you can start to see more of a western trough starting to form with a nice ridge here across the Gulf of Alaska, and you can start to see a southeast ridge. Now, this is a run from yesterday, and I'm not favoring this because it has a nice little area trough right here in the central United States. No, I'm favoring this because it supports here a negative EPO, okay, a nice western trough, which is La Nina-like, and not a big southeast ridge. This is what I agree with. Okay, QBO is a negative state. Also, you have the low solar, which keeps the southeast ridge kind of keeps it flattened. Doesn't keep it a huge ridge. Keeps it flattened. And this is going to support maybe some winter storm action here in the Central Plains, maybe before Christmas and soon after that. Now, I'm not just saying this because the European is showing this. There's more signals that I want to show. Another signal here is P&A goes back negative, as you can see by the 19th and 20th. And do I think it's going to rise back positive? We'll see. But the thing is, it's heading into a negative state, which that correlates with a ridge now out in the east, southeast ridge, and a trough starting to develop in the west. Now, when you have a ridge in the east, a ridge in the west, what you get is not a lot of storm systems here in the Central Plains. We've been dry the last month and a half, and that's because of the P&A. This pattern has been relentless in the last month and a half, and I do think a pattern change is coming. And it's also not just a P&A signal, it's a Bering Sea rule. Okay, this is basically a rule where it's in the North Pacific, and the Bering Sea rule is basically if there's storm systems in the Bering Sea rule, they're going to happen downstream in the United States. They connect to the jet stream, and they come downstream here in the United States. Now, Now I'm going to roll through here for the whole December, just to kind of give you a general idea of what I think this pattern is going to be coming to. As you can see, as we roll through time here, well, I'm going to show you first, I'm going to show you the general pattern here with this, okay? So basically what we had was, what we had here was, we're actually going to fast forward through here. So right now we're on the 10th, right? And there's your coastal storm right there. We're on the 10th, 9th, 10th, we're on the 10th here. And there's your coastal storm, shown here by the Bering Sea rule, okay? And you can see that storm system right there. Then you start to see another storm system here around the 12th. I really don't agree with the storm system. It's not really in the malls. But you can see there comes your ridge here. There comes your ridge at the 12th. Then there's another storm system with the northeast. And then you get another storm system here to develop here in the northeast. A big time storm system here around the 15th. And this is maybe also supported here. And then you can see another storm system start developing, another big storm system. Another coastal storm, but it's the 17th, which it's quite possible that could happen. Okay, and then you guys start to see another storm by the 20th, around the 21st. I agree with this. There could be a northern plain storm up here somewhere. As you can go through time here, you can see the pattern's not really changing. You're still getting that active northern stream. But what I see is, right after the holiday, maybe right on the holiday and Christmas, you see a storm here, storm system here, on Christmas Day here, with a storm system here in the central and eastern United States. So this would correlate with maybe a storm here around the Christmas Day. That's maybe a winter storm here. As you progress through time, you see another big storm system starting to develop out of the southwest, and basically it's becoming car flow. It's what it shows. So, and there's your ridge, and there's your southeast ridge. You can see there's a ridge here starting to develop in the southeast, and that's what I kind of agree with as well. You get that southeast ridge, you're going to get storm systems that come out of the northeast, and maybe get an active storm track for us here in the central plains. Now, and you guys are probably, what Bering Sea rule are you sure that verifies? Well, yes, it does. Look at all these verifications over the last 2 months. This has been a lot of verifications by the Bering Sea method, and this is the latest one. That storm system that happened here in the northern plains, it showed that. And it's the correct idea of a blizzard. And yeah, if you're using the Bering Sea rule correctly, and I am using it correctly, you see it correlates with the general pattern that's coming forward. And again, if you guys in the east don't agree with the southeast ridge, well, that's a normal La Nina pattern. So that also supports a southeast ridge. Now, I'm not just going to use the models to show, so it's going to happen. No, I'm using outside the box methods, Bering Sea rule, the correlations with the oscillation, everything going on here with the PNA and everything like that, and also using a common sense of La Nina. So if you guys are questioning my ability to forecast, that's kind of makes me upset, because I'm using outside the box methods to kind of show you what we can expect. Okay. Also here, if I can find, well, I don't know what that actually. We're also going to look at the CFS V2 sub-monthly. I think that's another good general idea of what's to come here through late December here as we head on. By day 10, again, they're still supporting here your eastern United States trough and your big-time ridge. But as you can see, what starts to happen here, you start to see that ridge that back off. You're starting to see the southeast ridge take shape. You're starting to see your cold anomalies here. And that's an active storm track for us in the central plains. Do I think the southeast ridge is that dominant? No, it's not. It's flattened out, but it's still there. Okay, and by the 20th, you see there's still a lot of cold anomalies here across the central United States. So I think to end December and to open up January, we're gonna have to pattern for maybe some snowstorms here in the central plains area, but not. It's a general idea. Okay, it's not really forecasting what we're gonna really talk about. So there was your long-range update here from United States Weather Center. Basically, just looking at the outside-the-box methods, not really showing any GFS or European models runs so far, but it's an interesting pattern as it would support La Nina pattern. Please check in for more updates here as we had throughout the week into Christmas. White Christmas chances are definitely increasing. If you, I think a Christmas Day storm is increasing here in the plains if you want that. So keep keep the United States Weather Center, keep updates here at the United States Weather Center. I'm your forecaster, Matt Benz. Have a great day, and goodbye.